Hey guys, welcome to day 22 of One Zentangle A Day. This book is by Beckah Krahula. It is a 6-week course. I'm not actually going to go through the whole 6 weeks. I wanted to, I was planning to, but after the first 3 weeks, I have just gotten a lot more busy lately. So what I'm going to do actually today, instead of just doing a deep dive into one day, I'm going to kind of overview the whole rest of the book. I'm going to leave links in the description where you can buy the book if you are interested. I do want to give a shout out to the author, Beckah Krahula. She does lots of different Zentangle books. She's an accomplished watercolor artist and teacher and a couple of other things that she does that are amazing. So you should go check her out. I'll leave a link to her website in the description as well. But just a brief overview of what you can expect from the rest of this book if you go out and buy it yourself. Chapter 4 is all about color, understanding the difference between warm and cool colors. We do still get more patterns, but in this chapter we start thinking about different ways to add color to Zentangles. So one of the ways that I found pretty interesting is you could start by just putting some watercolors on a page and then go Zentangle on top of the colors after it's dry. So there's a lot of different things you can do with color. You could use watercolors, pencils, markers, inks, whatever. There's lots of different options on how to use color with your Zentangles. It talks a little bit more about journaling. It talks about defining your own style. Chapter 5 is all about coming up with your own style. So there's lots of different ideas here for different ways you could stylize your own Zentangles. You could get inspiration from nature, think about letter marks, drawing objects. I talked about this in an earlier video, how you can draw objects like shoes or purses or whatever. You can do more geometric stuff with mandala type pattern stuff. Here they're called zendalas, which is basically just like a Zentangled mandala. So lots of different thoughts on how you can stylize your own Zentangles. And then chapter 6, the last week here, is about just having a journey with it. And again, I'd like to point out that a lot of the things that are mentioned in this book are different ways that you can incorporate what you learn from Zentangling into other art forms. And so, you know, this kind of loses the aspect of being a Zentangle and becomes more almost like a pineapple in a, you know, foresty area. So there's a lot that can be done. Also things like putting, you know, fabric, making pillowcases, things like that. Framing some artwork. There's a lot of different things that you can do and different avenues you can take your Zentangle inspired artwork down. At the end of the book, though, I do want to show also there's sort of an inspiration gallery that just shows a whole bunch of different ideas for different places you can make Zentangles, different objects you can make out of it. And there are some shout outs to other artists that contributed to the book. Angie Vangelis, Judy Lehman, Genevieve Crabe. There's a couple of other things here. And just a little bit more about the author, Beckah Krahula. She's an artist, she's an author, she's a product designer, she's a teacher. She's been working on Zentangles since, she's been a certified Zentangle teacher since 2011. So there's a lot of amazing stuff in this book. Again, I'm leaving a link in the description if you want to buy the book yourself, and I'm also leaving a link to the author's website where you can see other books that she has written and learn more about her. If you were looking forward to me doing all 6 weeks of this, I'm sorry, I just don't have the time right now, as I'm diving deeper into making more videos for my students in terms of their classroom assignments. it's becoming more difficult for me to make time for this video series. So I'm going to close it here. And if I were to give a book review, I would give this 5 out of 5 stars. This book is amazing. Like I said, I have gone through this book several times. You can tell it's been scuffed and, you know, it's been in my backpack a bunch, and I've taken it places, and it's seen its share of use. If any of the videos from this series have inspired you or you've learned something from them, hit the like button, share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button down below, and give the author Beckah Krahula a shout out. Go check out her website and maybe buy some of her books, whether it's this one or some of her others. And if you're interested in seeing what other content I have coming up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.